Yeah, Joe, I'm here with Caleb Ferguson, who struck out the side in his outing today. I see that smile. Feel pretty good about that one?
Oh, yeah, felt good. Just starting to stack on the days here and just try to keep feeling good going into the season.
Yeah, you've looked good the past couple outings. What do you think's made the biggest difference for you to stay consistent?
Just reps, really. I mean, I felt good, strong, healthy coming into camp, and now it's just kind of getting in the games and getting the game speed of things going and just stacking days.
Walking over here, the guys in the bullpen were saying, get this man on the microphone. They wanted to hear what you had to say after that. But, Caleb, what does this say just about how you've been settling into camp here with the Pirates and the rapport of everybody?
Yeah, good group, tons of talent everywhere you look. So it's a lot of fun to be a part of. But, just watching how, some of the guys go about it and how the work that they like to do every day, it's been a lot of fun.
There's going to be a lot of competition shaping up in this bullpen as well, as that one's going to sell out. We'll say that one was because of the wind, though, because holy cow, it is windy over here today. And Dennis Santana has been fantastic this spring and at the end of last season. But that bullpen competition is going to be tight. What would it mean to you to be able to finish this camp, in the mix of that with the talent that's in there?
Yeah, it'd be special. I think that's a really good problem to have as an organization where kind of run out of room to put in really talented players. So, I think as far as it goes for the pitching side of things, I think it's a great problem for them to have. And, I think they would enjoy having some tough decisions to make.
Well, it's been nice to see you in some black and gold, but I know you were a longtime Dodger, and then last year was sort of the first time you got to experience that business side of baseball, making transitions to new teams. So how did you mentally approach that big of a change in your career?
Yeah, it was a lot. I was in one place for so long, but, the business side of the game is the business side of the game, and those things have to happen. I think the first time you get traded, it always sucks, and then I think you realize it's kind of a business, and you're just asked to do your job no matter what team you're on. So my job happens to be getting guys out, so that's what I'm trying to do.
What do you think was the biggest lesson from all of that? I know mentally it can be a little bit tough, but you seem to have a really optimistic perspective on it all now.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like a lesson or anything. I just think it's just being able to move on, really. I mean, you have some very close friendships and great relationships in one spot when you've been there for so long, and kind of when it all comes to an end so abruptly, you don't really know how to handle it. But I think, I just think I just learned a lot about myself, who I am as a player, who I am as a person, and just got to take it day at a time.
You told me a lot about a simplified approach coming into this season. How have you been implementing that into your day-to-day and executing that effectively on the mound?
Yeah, look, it's a really long season, right? You play 162 games, so I think it's kind of crazy to think that every day you show up, you're going to feel great or, do all these cool things and all these great things. But at the end of the day, it's it's a really long year, and some days you're not going to have your best, but at the end of the day, it's whatever you got for that day. And I think for me, that's kind of what I've hung my hat on, is knowing that each day I gave it everything I had, and at the end of the day, I can say I got better today. So that's kind of what I try to hang my hat on. Results are results, but I can at least say I got better.
Caleb, does it ever feel a little full circle for you that you were originally planning on going to WVU for college, and now you sort of ended up in that region in your major league career?
Yeah, it's full circle moment. I actually made my debut at PNC, so full circle moment. Hoping all my outings at PNC go a little bit better than that one did. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Everything happens so fast. Yeah, so just stacking days. Yeah.
Is there anything you remember specifically from that day at PNC? I know you're trying to forget it sounds like.
Yeah, I try to forget that one. Not a lot of positives there. I mean, I got my first strikeout. I guess that's a positive. So remember that one and kind of move on from the rest of it.
Hopefully more strikeouts than that to come for sure in the black and gold. But Caleb, what excites you about this group overall? We know that Paul's now going to be that opening day starter. There's a lot of young talent, but there's a lot of guys who have put in the work here in the major leagues as well.
Yeah. Like you said, there's just the talent in the room is unbelievable. And to be a part of it and to kind of watch guys put it all together it's a special thing, and it's something I'll remember for a long time.
Caleb, do you have any Irish in you with this green hat on today, celebrating St. Patrick's Day?
No, I don't think so. Not that I know of. It would be kind of cool. Maybe I'll have a couple green beers for him, though.
Perfect. You deserve it after that one. Stacking all those Ks. No luck at the Irish today, but he doesn't need the luck when he has all of that skill, Joe. Thank you so much, Caleb. Appreciate your time. Best of luck the rest of spring.
Yeah, thank you.
Joe?